How's it going? It's Rocky. Welcome to week number 7 of the $2,000 weekly challenge. Every Friday, we review our weekly account statement from trading the micro E-mini and the E-mini futures. We also try to review some of our trades to show you some of the good trades I've made during the week and some that we shouldn't do and definitely learn from. Our goal with this challenge is to earn an income of $2,000 every week through a common strategy utilizing the MACD and the stochastic RSI, using a time-based chart as you see on the left and a tick-based chart as you see on the right. Details of my strategy is listed on the description below and also mentioned through examples in most of the content we released so far. Just keep in mind that my trading strategy is not the right or the wrong way to do things. It is a strategy that I've become accustomed to and back-tested and try to improve over time. You should also develop your own strategy that you're comfortable with. I have no chat room and I'm not selling a course. I'm just enjoying sharing my content with everyone and learning from the community. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know on the comments section below. So for the week, we made $202.30. Now I'm quite happy to end the week green. Unfortunately, we did not reach the $2,000, but that's okay. It was a short week with President's Day on Monday, and also a lot of the markets were closed in Asia due to Lunar New Year. So it was quite a challenging week to trade and definitely something I need to learn from. So on Monday, even though the market was closed, it was actually open on Sunday and half day during the US market. We made $661.34. And unfortunately, I broke my rule of holding some contracts overnight, which takes away a lot of the control that I do have in trading. So that's some beginner mistake that I'm still really working with because I'm a bit stubborn about that. On Tuesday, we lost $327.16, which brings our running total for the week at $334.18. On Wednesday, we recovered a little bit at $379.52. And then unfortunately on Thursday, because we were holding this contract, and I'm going to go through that trade, we lost $912.58, which actually put us on the red for the week at almost negative $200. But fortunately today, it recovered a little bit for most of the day, where we got $401.18, but we ended the week at $202.30. Now, for transparency's sake, I like to actually go through my actual numbers here. So what we're showing here is from Sunday, February 14th to Friday, February 19th. So as you can see on the statement in the middle here, I did withdraw $2,000. It's something that I like to do every Wednesday to take cash out from our account to pay bills or to invest it in our long-term investments. So we ended the week at $16,840.58. However, since like I mentioned, we did withdraw $2,000, so we'll include that in the ending cash. And then we started the week at $18,638.28. So $18,638.28. And that is how we came up with our $202.30. So this is our cash balance for our account. I'm measuring our success through this via our cash balance and not the equity value of the entire portfolio itself. And then in previous weeks, something I like to do is I try to compare what we made if we were working a full-time job, high level of 40 hours a week. So if you were to divide that $202.30 by 40 hours, fortunately this week we made below the minimum wage and equivalent to $5.06 per hour. But it's okay. It's definitely not the best week, but some lessons we learned and something we can definitely improve on for the following weeks. Now, I would like to talk about two trades that I did make. One good trade, that's the one we're going to start with. As I've mentioned, on the left is a time-based chart, 5-minute chart, and on the right is a tick-based chart. So this happened at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. How I started watching this is I have an alert when a MACD crossover occurs, as you can see here. So one way to see a crossover is just from the lines crossing over this way. So this becomes bullish. Or another way to look at it is if you look at the histogram turned from red to green. So when that occurred, I do have an alert that I use, and that's usually what prompts me to investigate a chart. So something, again, I like to do is I want to make sure that the MACD itself, now you have a bullish move here, is in agreement with the stochastic RSI. So I usually, for something bullish, so you want this to turn green or positive, and we want the stochastic RSI to be overbought. And in addition to that, as an additional confirmation, I like to look at the tick chart, which is the 512 tick. You can see that it's the same as well. The MACD did cross over, so it's bullish, and the stochastic RSI is towards the overbought section. I like this trade very much because, I was in and out. It was happened in a 5-minute candle. And you see on the right here, that consisted of two 512 ticks. We entered at 585 and exit at 607. So for this trade, we exited at 31,607. And we entered at 31,585, which is 22 ticks. And since we are trading the E-mini for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, each tick is equal to 5 points. So times 5. So that trade itself was $110. So that's normally how I like to trade, which I'm quite happy with. At that point, I actually decided, all right, I'm done for the day. I'm not trading anymore. But I kept the screen up, and this is the dangerous part about trading, which I didn't like. And this is where the bad part comes into play. You saw that I exited at 31,607 at around 405. And then a few minutes later, at 30 minutes, I entered another trade at 31,607. And you're probably wondering, why did you enter that? The stochastic RSI was going down. It's the same for the tick-based chart. Unfortunately, it's one of those where I had the auto send on and I was multitasking doing something else, and unfortunately somehow I may have clicked it or pressed enter and I entered a trade, which became a very costly trade, and one that I'm actually still holding. As you can see here, I have one position long. I am holding it over the weekend because, yes, I am stubborn and I know that it's a long position, and I'm more comfortable holding a long position longer compared to a short position. But definitely something that I do not recommend itself. And what was frustrating about this trade is, zoom out a little bit, for the next candle, it actually went all the way up to 31,632. So if I were paying attention and I did do this trade on purpose, I would have made money there, about 20 ticks or so. So that's another $100. What's unfortunate about this is this happened around 4:30. I didn't realize until around 7:30 that I had a contract open, which is unfortunate. So by the time I realized it, I was watching it. And then it actually went above my cost basis there of 607 for, 10 minutes up to 614. I could have gotten out there, but I don't think I was watching it this time. And then, throughout the evening, it just kept going down. And at that point, I didn't have an OCO. This is where the emotional beginner part of me is, the frustrating side of me is very bad. I just still, again, kept going down, just watch it go down. And then, gonna zoom out a bit some more. The next morning, it went all the way down to 227. So we entered at 607. Let me just put the calculator back there. So we entered at 31,607, went down to 31,227. So that's 380 ticks. So at one point, we were actually down unrealized. Oops. At one point, we were actually down with an unrealized loss of almost $2,000. But I was stubborn, and fundamentally I know that it should go back up. And then today, Friday, it actually got pretty close, and I could have just taken the loss, could have taken a couple $100 loss, but I didn't. And now I am stuck holding it through the weekend, and that's why, as you can see here, we have a PL open of $905. So something I don't recommend, but hopefully something we recover from next week. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed our account statement review and also the examples I showed of a good trade using my strategy and also a bad habit that is causing me this big negative at this time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you learned something, please subscribe. And if not, please give me another chance on my future content. And hopefully you'll learn something then. All right, see you next time.